Hello, everybody. Shopping alert, everybody, shopping alert. If you are going to Michael's and you go to use your debit card, if you try to use it as a credit card, they won't let you. Their system has been changed. And then it'll only take debit if you're using a debit card. So, you know how you have the choice, you can like tap it. Nope, can't. You have to use it as a debit card. So I told them, keep your stuff. I'll go someplace else. And I didn't know at the time uh, whether it was me, if it was just me, and the lady behind the counter just didn't want to ring it uh, as a debit card or as a credit card. And I was like, no, you can keep your shit. I'll go someplace else. And then last night, Miss Stippling and I went to the local racetrack, and I went up to the concessions, and here and long and behold, the girl behind the counter was a girl that had worked for me in high school, when she was in high school, and when she was in college. This is back when I was working at Sears. And she sees me and she goes, "Wow." She was like, "Didn't think I'd see you twice in 1 week." And I was like, "That was you at Michael's?" Because there was another girl like behind the counter ways. You know, like they've got their counter set up like a check lane. So you're like one register, one register, one. I was here. She was all the way down here. And I was like, "That was you." And she's like, "Yeah." And I told her about what happened. She's like, "You're not the only one." Apparently, a lot of people are leaving because of Michael's uh, no longer taking debit as a credit card. That tells me that Michael's ain't doing so well. Michael's ain't doing so well at all. So don't be surprised if we get announcements from Michael's that they're going out of business. So, and hey, you gotta give the customer buying options. If you don't provide them with those buying options, you're going to fail. You think about how, like I talk about with crowdfunding, how Billy Tucci, John's Longbox, and Von Coleman, how they all are going on multiple platforms for crowdfunding on multiple platforms, I should say, because that's where the customers are. The customers are on multiple platforms. So, uh, yeah. So you got to give customer buying options. Michaels isn't doing it, and there's plenty of competitors in the area for me that I don't have to buy at Michaels. So, like I said, when I saw the girl there, and she was like, "Hey," and we were talking, she explained it to me that you're not the only one who's walking out. It was like, good. It's not just me; it's other people also. If Michaels wants to stay in business, they're going to have to go back to the way they used to do things. And I know why they're doing that. They're doing that because they don't want to pay the credit card fees on these cards. Well, again, you gotta give the customer buying options, otherwise they won't come back. So yeah, because I asked someone, it's like, because she goes, yeah, she goes, that's my other part-time job, and she goes, I'm probably going to be there through Christmas, and then I'm going to quit. And I go, at their rate, I said, we'll be lucky if they make it through Christmas. And she's like, yep. So yeah, so Michaels is not doing well. Uh, so just a notice to all you guys. Make sure you are liking and subscribing on my channel. Give me a comment and share it. So make sure you share out the notice also that Michaels is only going to accept your debit card as a debit card, and you don't have the option of doing it as a credit card. So, yep, I was like, no. So, but, so, and today, or this week, I should say, I think it was Thursday, maybe. Joe Sontag and Sean, they had the spicy topic of AI art. And I'm of the very strong opinion of AI art or sketch using models. It's 3D art primarily. It's nothing more than a tool. Uh, if you're going to take it and you're going to copy it line for line, then yeah, you can say it's cheating. If you're just cutting and doing cut and paste, yeah, I agree with Joe, and he was like that's cheating, and I agree. But if you're using it as a form of reference material, no way do I find it to be a cheat. It's no different for me using 3D models the way you use you Google an image to get. The thing is, with using a 3D model, you're actually getting exactly what you want because you have the control for the exact angle that you want it. So if you're doing extreme upshot of a Lamborghini, okay, uh, that's a hard unless you're going to go out and buy a Lamborghini toy or a model and then hold it at the angle you exactly want it, or take the picture and then all it is reference material. Okay, I mean you take a look at it. I've said it numerous times with this piece I'm doing. Uh, Am I cheating because I was using Google Images to get certain shots? A perfect example is down here with the Star Killer kid and his girlfriend Ellie. Uh, I found Google Images and found this image because I wanted an image just like this. So I didn't use the faces, but I used the bodies. And so you take a look how I drew this. You can tell that I referenced this to get that specific shot and angle. And then I drew them in. The costuming was different from the reference material I used. But I don't feel like I was cheating at all. I found the reference material I needed, and I used it to then get the angle I wanted for what I wanted because I really wanted an image of the two of them. I mean, obvious that they are a loving couple because the last we see of them in the Star Wars comic, where this guy was introduced when Walt Simonson did the issue, uh, it was that's they had him as a loving couple, and I wanted that to come through in the drawing. So, but so yeah, I mean, like I said, that's how I see it. So, um, yeah, it's a tool. It's a tool. It's all it is a tool. Okay, so it's how you use it. So, um, this is the last weekend before Baltimore Comic Con. Baltimore Comic Con is next weekend. It's a 3-day event. This is my sixth con of the year. Because it's my sixth con of the year, and we've been to so many, we're only going to do one day. I'm trying to narrow down the exact artists that I want to see and want to get signatures from. Um, right now, I think I'm at like 40 creators, which that's quite a bit for one day. So I'm still trying to narrow it down. I think there's some creators I'm going to take books with me to see, but most likely I probably won't get their signature because I just have that sneaky suspicion that they're going to be charging, and it's going to like, no, I don't, no, no, you're not. No offense, creator, but you're not at that point for uh, charging. So, but so yeah, the new creators. Now these are creators that uh, some of them I've met at other shows, but this is the first time they're at Baltimore. So I'm going to run down through the list of these creators. Uh, right off the bat, we got Keith Champagne. He is a QB graduate. As far as I know, this is his first time at the Baltimore show. So I saw him at the Lehigh Valley show, and I know he was at Heroes Con. So while it's my first time, it's his first time at the show. It's not my first time seeing him get signatures, so probably not going to have him sign some stuff. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. You know how it is. It all depends. So uh, another creator is going to be there. First time at Baltimore for me, but I met him at Heroes Con. Is Shane Davis, the Cat Pappy. He's going to be there. I've got one or two books I would like him to sign. Uh, More so from his stories. Like the one I'm going to have him sign is Mystery in Space. The first issue, because I think it's the first issue where he had to redraw it because I guess he drew a ball sack on the dog and he had to edit it out. So I think I want to have him like show it to him. Go, is this the ones you had to edit out? And he'll be like, yeah, and I'll be like, would you like to have the opportunity to do an art correction to your work? So see what he says about that. Now, personally, I kind of hope that I don't see Yanzi is not listed as a guest. Okay, which makes me think that Shane is going by himself. Which means that if he's going by himself, he might be there as Mange Davis. So I'll be anxious to interact with Mange, get a photograph from him, and when he goes, "That's $5 for the photograph," I'll be looking at him, go, "This is for your metaphysical mother, Danger Vanessa. Are you going to charge your mother $5 for a photograph?" And then he'll be like, "It's my mother. It's not my mom. It's my metaphysical mother. It ain't my natural mother. I charge her too." So we'll see how it goes. I'll have fun with Shane. So Steve Epting, again, I saw him at Heroes Con, but he is going to be there. And he's, of course, known for all of his work with the Avengers and for X Factor. So I'm probably going to get him to sign probably two books. He charges $10 a signature. So I might do one, maybe two. I don't know yet. So we'll find out. Like I said, I'll take stuff with me, and a lot of times it'll be at the spur of the moment, whether I have them sign stuff or not. And then we have Jewel Jones. She'll be there. She's known for doing her Lady Killer series for Dark Horse. I probably won't have her if she's charging for signatures. I'll probably won't have her sign that because I just have the trade paperback. But she's done a couple other things. I know she did work. She did a story in Detective Comics 1000. So I'll probably have her sign that as long as she isn't charging too much. So, and then of course we got Joseph Loeb. We've got John Malin. Uh, we have Sean Martinborough. We have Drew Moss. Drew Moss is doing Thundercats. I'm hoping he's not charging. I wouldn't mind getting a couple issues of Thundercats. I am enjoying that book. I am enjoying it. So have him sign a couple issues. And then of Drew Moss, Tom McGuinn. We have Stephen Platt, Joe Pruitt, Ethan Sachs. And Ethan Sachs, he is going to be down in the uh, Artist Alley. So you're going to have to travel to find him. And then, of course, Lillian Francis Yu. The only thing he's done that I want him to sign would be, I know he's done other stuff, but the only thing he's done that would be like, ooh, have him sign it. Depend if he's. I have a feeling he probably charges, as long as he's not charging a lot. He did 4 issues of the Star when Marvel got Star Wars back. He did 4 issues of that series, so I'll have him sign those. But yeah, I'm anxious to see Billy and everybody there, and of course, Shay will be there. I hope to see Shay. I know her and Cy are working that day, so he'll be like, "Hey, how you doing?" It'll be short conversations with him, but still be good to see them. So, and anybody who uh, watches me on our shows, I'm sorry I haven't shown up on any Friday night shows. Friday nights have been busy for Miss Stippling and I. It's become almost like date night for us. It's the one night. It's become like the one night of the week where we can do stuff. So, like I said, I haven't been showing up on shows. It's not that I'm snubbing anybody. It's just I've got me and Miss Stippling are doing other things. So for me, it's one of those where it's like, sorry guys, I gotta do stuff with my girlfriend. So yeah, so I'm not snubbing anybody. I mean, I enjoy like when John Longbox has his Friday night shows. I like showing up on that show. I like when Shay's inviting people on her show. I like to go on that show. I just like hanging out with them, and I'm just because of uh, other things going on, uh, just not able to. So I just don't want anybody to think I'm snubbing them. I'm not snubbing them. It's just it's the reason why I'm not. It's the reason why sometimes I'm not able to show up in chats. So, like I said, it just happened that Thursday night, I think it was, with Joe Sontag and Sean there. I just happened to not be doing anything, and they were have that topic, and I was like, ooh, that's a special topic. I know that one well because we covered it on the chat, and because I've been very vocal and did my own video. In fact, if you go back in the catalog of videos I've done, you'll find one addressing AI art, and I go much more in detail about my opinion of AI art and 3D models. Is uh, I kind of lump that all together. So, but I'm working on this for you guys today. Hoping tomorrow I will be working on a cat for you guys. I'm working on the pencils right now. It's a commission I have. So I'm hoping that I will be able to have the pencils done and I'll be able to start inking. When I do that one, I'll give you a much more, I'll do hopefully do the full video talking about that and how I did it, how I came apart the process of creating the image, and then, of course, uh, the inking of it, and explain why I'm doing it, how I'm doing it, so, or how I'm doing it, I should say. No, so guys, you guys all have a great day. I'm having a great day, but remember, life is stressful, and that's the reason why you should always take it all one dot at a time.